Hey Harry Potter fans, Peter Kenneth here. Welcome back to the Potter Collector channel, where we are a community of collectors. Today we are talking about 3 statues from Enesco. Enesco has been making fantastic Harry Potter items for a long time, and they even predate the movies. So they started making Harry Potter related items before we knew who would be playing the different characters in the movies themselves. So that's pretty cool. Enesco sent these to me, but all opinions are my own. Now, you have seen one of their figures before in past videos. I'm talking about this beautiful statue right here of Richard Harris as Albus Dumbledore, featuring Fawkes the Phoenix. Now, I did kind of a partial review in an unboxing of this figure. I will be doing a full review with Professor McGonagall sometime in the future. They released a Professor McGonagall figure as well. But today we're going to talk about the trio, and these figures are what they call the Year 1 figures. So they're based off of the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone or Philosopher's Stone movies. All right, let's take a look at the packaging for a second. After I put these on the table, I noticed something extremely cool about the packaging, and I think it was brilliant on Enesco's part. So here we have the box for Harry Potter, and as you can see, you see the front of the figure. If you turn the box to the back, we now see the back of the figure. So that was just something that stood out to me that was cool and something they did not have to do. So here are Hermione and Ron. And when you turn the boxes around, we see the back of their figures. All right, let's put these two guys down here for a second, and we will open up Harry Potter first, because after all, the franchise is based off of The Boy Who Lived. Now, I have not seen these in person. I've seen Albus Dumbledore, which I just showed you guys. And if these 3 are as detailed as that one, this is going to be an amazing collection of figures. All right, Mr. Potter, Boy Who Lived. I'm not going to look at him just yet. I'm going to remove him from the packaging. You guys are getting a good view of him. So far, so good. Nice detail on his robe and the stairs and cobblestone floor that he's on. Let's take a look at the sculpt. Not bad. I would honestly say that this is more of like a Year 2 Harry. He definitely looks older than Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone or Year 1. His robe and clothes are really nicely detailed. Not quite as detailed as the Albus Dumbledore figure. His wand is the wrong wand for the Year 1 Harry Potter. They changed all of the wands in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. So this is the Prisoner of Azkaban wand that he's holding, but this is supposed to be a Year 1 figure. Now the robes and sweater and tie also changed in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, but the clothing items that he's wearing here on this figure are from Year 1 and 2. So that is accurate, which is great. He's in a very cool stance. I like his stance, kind of like in battle mode, almost like he's ready for the next thing to face on his way to find the Sorcerer's Stone or Philosopher's Stone. His hands and his hair are great. It definitely looks like Daniel Radcliffe. I mean, just like Dumbledore, everything from the pose to the way that the robe is swishing behind him, the stairs and cobblestone that he's on, it's so dynamic. It's almost like they took a screenshot from the movie and created a figurine. His glasses look good. They're not too thick. Sometimes something this small, his glasses rims are like super thick and too big for his face. This is the perfect size. We see the Gryffindor coat of arms on his robe there. Very nice figure. All right, I don't know who this is. All right, Hermione. Hermione Granger is next. So Enesco has the trio, Dumbledore, Hagrid, Professor Snape, Professor McGonagall, and Draco and Harry in Year 2 in Quidditch poses. So it's like they're flying on broomsticks. I have all of them here at the Potter Collector Library, so keep an eye out for future videos. All right, already I'm seeing the Year 3 wand in Hermione's hand. Now, for all I know, this could be a Warner Brothers thing. It's possible that the artists had the original wands in their hands, and Warner Brothers said, no, we want the new wands. I'm not sure about that, but I do want to point that out as a detail. All right, Hermione. I wouldn't say that this is the best sculpt of Emma Watson that I've seen. It is very close to her likeness. The hair is fantastic. Nice bushy hair that we know from the first 2 movies. Her robes and school uniform are as they should be. They are from movies 1 and 2. Again, that wand is from movie 3. I love that she's in a pose where she's like practicing magic. And she is practicing magic because there is a book in front of her that you can actually read. Oh my goodness. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to read it. So it might just be a jumble of letters. It's hard to read. It's really small, but the fact that they have printing this small on this figurine is very impressive. It just adds to the overall quality and look of this piece to be able to see letters in the book. Behind her are 2 other books on a stack as well as a rolled up scroll. Her fingers are great. The wand is beautifully detailed. It's just the wrong wand for this particular time frame. Again, very nice figure. I'm someone who loves detail, and I'm seeing a detail here that is perfect and spot on. Her eyes are directed exactly at her wand. So her wand is like this, and if you look straight on, she is looking at her wand. That requires some insane attention to detail to paint her eyes in the exact right spot to make it look like she's looking at her wand and what magic she's trying to perform. Very nice second figure. All right, last but not least for this video is Mr. Ronald Weasley. All right, let's see the pose that Ron is in. I see scabbers on his shoulder. The side of his face looks just like year 1 Rupert Grint. So let's see how the front looks. Very, very close. This is probably the best out of the 3. It is very, very close to Rupert Grint's likeness in his first year. Oh, this is awesome. The floor that he's on is full of sweets wrappers. There's a box of exploding bonbons as well as wrappers from the exploding bonbons, a chocolate frog box, and a Birdie Bots Every Flavor Beans box with beans spilling out of it. We have Scabbers on top of his shoulder, and let's see if Scabbers is missing a finger. Oh my goodness, wait, his right index finger. There are very clearly 3 toes on his left paw, and there are 2 toes on his right paw. Okay, Enesco, well done with that little teeny tiny detail. I mean, it's a big detail, but Enesco didn't have to do that on this figurine, and yet they did. That is very, very cool. His uniform is correct again for years 1 and 2. His hair is perfection. He's on a wood floor. I love the sweets underneath him. That it was such a clever idea. We know that Ron loves his sweets. His wand is out and he's looking beyond the wand, which is pretty cool. I don't think he's supposed to actually be looking at his wand, whereas Hermione is clearly practicing magic. The little scabbers detail just made my day. This is a great figure and just completes this trio set really nicely. One thing I didn't show you was the bottom. It is felt lined, and then you see in gold foiling some copyright information as well as an item number and the statue character. Now what's really weird about his wand is I'm pretty sure that this is the year 1 and 2 wand. It totally is. So he has his correct wand. So this figure is the most accurate out of these 3 because he has the wand that he's supposed to have based on what this figure is supposed to be. So that's interesting. I wonder if maybe because his wand breaks in Chamber of Secrets, we can recognize his wand easier. I don't know. I'm just trying to pull reasons out of thin air. But whether their wands are correct or not, this is a beautiful set. What do you guys think about these first 3 in this new series of videos that I'll be doing for you guys? Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you collect these, if you have 1, 2, or 3, or all of them. Final thoughts are they are not as detailed as the Richard Harris version of this set. Actually, let me pull him down so you can see just how big they are compared to one another. And actually, I would like to see how big they are compared to each other. As far as size go, I think the ratio is correct between these younger characters and Albus Dumbledore. I think Richard Harris was pretty darn tall too. But this looks like a good size between a first year or an 11-year-old compared to a tall wizard like Dumbledore. I'm going to have to find a place to display these, but if you are interested in purchasing one for your collection, check the description down below. There is a link to Enesco's website as well as a coupon code to save 15% off of your order. That coupon code is PotterCollector15. If you have any questions about Harry Potter or collecting, please feel free to leave a comment down below. You can also join the Potter Collector community on Instagram at the Potter Collector or on Twitter at Potter Collector. Now it's time to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, keep collecting. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, welcome. You can subscribe right up here. You can also look at some previously posted content down here. If you have any questions about Harry Potter books or collecting, please feel free to contact me. I'm always happy to help. But for now, I must go. See you next time.
Whoa, where'd he go?